Hi, Paul. So I'm just waiting for a few people to come in. Evening, Darren. How's it going, guys? All right? It's just a catch up. I've not been on the bank a couple of weeks. All right, Mark. Anyone there? There is people here, mate. 12 now. Well, Mark, thanks for tagging me with them guys as well. Yeah, AJ and that'd be good. Hi, Paul. Hi, Miley boy. I'll wait for a few people to come, then I'll talk about the. I'm on my iPad and the bloody camera's in the way. I'll talk about the competition I'm doing at Willow Park. Hi, Chris. 15 in. Anyone out on the bank? It's bloody cold, I know that tonight. Hi, Hoxton. Thanks for subscribing, mate. I'm on 724 subscribers now, which is absolutely brilliant. I've not even gone a year yet. So I'm well pleased with that. That's all right, Chris. Cheers, mate. Hi, Godalming Carter. Hi, Sam. 18 in the house. It'd be nice to hit 1,000, mate. Definitely. Guys, if you're not aware, I've now set up a Obsessive Carper page on Facebook. Go over there and like it. Evening, Gary. Go over there and like it. I'm going to put all my videos up on there when I'm going live and stuff like that. Any information that's coming up. Yeah, that's my dog behind me, yeah. He was going to be a carp dog, but he's too posh. My wife won't let me bring him. Cheers, Mark. Yeah, so the Obsessive Carper is now on Facebook. And I'm getting a logo done as we speak as well. Because I keep changing different pictures on it and it just don't look right to me. So I want to get a logo done. Alright, AD, how you getting on? You blanking? Yeah, so get over there and like that page for me. It's a lot easier for me to do stuff, basically, setting up a Facebook page. And I'm running a charity match on February the 23rd next year for Macmillan Cancer Support. I had 25 places, and I'm sold out 21 already, so it's going to be good. Can't be Chris. It's the Obsessive Carper, it's called, on Facebook. Unlucky AD. At least they're about, mate. Can't be Chris. I think you already liked my page. I'm sure you did. But yeah, get over there and do that, and that's on there. And the charity event is going to be at Willow Park Fishery. Mark Renwick, the owners, kindly give me the. Well done, Chris. Give me the lake at reduced rate, and I've already had some donations coming for raffle prizes and stuff like that. It's going to be a 40-hour event, singles. I'm not going to actually fish it. I'm going to marshal it and run it. I think Mark Rosen is going to help me marshal it. Mark Renwick, the owner, will. So it should be good. Get a few people up there. And it's good for some people as well because they've got the BCAC qualifiers on there a little while after. So I've done that. What else has happened? I've got a fishing session planned on the 27th of this month. Red and yellow cards, Mark. We'll be doing that on the market. I tried to get Leon down, and he looked at his dates and he can't do it because he's at the Northern Angling Show. He would have come down otherwise, which would have been really, really good. Yeah, we get red and yellow for the marshals. We need them, mate. Evening, Phil. Phil, well done on that comp, yeah. I've got your message, your PM. New Year comes around, we'll sort that out. Actually, Phil was the one who came out third in the draw. No one else claimed it, so it's Phil's place, and he's agreed to it, so that's done. Hoxton, yeah, the Farlows ones, I'm glad you like them, mate. I fish it a lot for Farlows. I keep putting my finger over the bloody camera. Evening, Nick. I'm after people to donate some prizes. I've got 3 bait companies so far on there. Raspberry Baits, 10 kilo of the McNut, JH Baits £50 voucher, and someone knows, but I can't say nothing in a minute, but a mate of ours has bought a bait company, so he's going to sort me out in the new year. So yeah, any prizes, I'd like to really raise about 3 grand if I can. I think I'm going to, with the ticket sales, anything, Chris, seriously, I'm just going to put it all in a raffle. I'm going to sort some stuff out myself as well. I'm going to, what was I saying? Yeah, I want to raise about 2 grand, I reckon, out of the ticket sales and stuff like that. And then if I can get some raffle prizes going, then you'll get them back. But yeah, I just want to try and raise as much as I can, really. The reason why I've done it is my wife's lost 2 uncles in the last 4 months, brothers, to cancer. So it's been a hard year for her, so that's why I'm doing it. I mean, I've lost family over the years as well, but, you know, I don't really want to give it to research because I'm not sure where it goes. Yeah, Chris, any time, mate. Seriously, I'll pay postage on it or whatever. If you want to donate them, that'd be quality. I'm having a meeting with Mark Renwick, probably when I go up on the 27th actually, and we're going to sort out stuff to get it all ready for the competition. And the other thing is, I'm going to say now that I'm not with JH Baits anymore because I got offered opportunity by DNA Baits a few weeks ago. And the reason I've done that is because DNA Baits are based up north. I don't get to fish with any of the anglers that are on that bait. The bait's brilliant. I'm not knocking the bait one bit. I've had a really good year on it. But I got offered the opportunity to join DH Baits, so I've done it. I've got the first order of bait. It's in my freezer and that, so my first session out on it, I will be on it. And we'll see how we get on. Yeah, Chris, cancer's a bastard, mate. It really is a bastard. And I'm sure there's cures out there, but the pharmaceutical companies are so big they would never give a cure for it. They make too much money out of it. Adi, that'd be perfect. Adi, that'd be brilliant, mate. Yeah, guys, you see that? What Adi's just done on the message? That's brilliant. Adi, PM me that, yeah, please. Or put it on my page or whatever. Cheers, mate. Yeah, Sam, I mean, DNA, there's a lot of good anglers and stuff on it. And I do like the look of the bait. I've actually gone for the switch, which, you know, I'm hoping it's going to be good. Yeah, Adi, that's fantastic, mate. Yet again, that's brilliant. I'm actually going to do the similar for myself as well, Adi. I already thought about that for myself. You know, we're not superstars, nothing like that. But if someone wants to come out on the bank for people that do the vlogs and stuff, good luck to them. You know, they'll have a laugh. We're down to earth people. That'd be even better, Adi. Yeah. Pick up a few tips, you guys. Yeah, Rob Burgess. If Rob Burgess does it, he's a nice guy as well, down to earth guy. Mark Rosen's going to do something for charity. I think he said he's going to shave his legs or wax his legs. There's no point doing his head because he ain't got much hair on it. Yes, Chris. But, you know, as much as it's a serious charity event, as in what I'm raising the money for, I want it to be a really good, fun weekend. Cheers, AD. You know, I want it to be enjoyable. A lot of the people, I've actually got some subscribers that are coming as well. That as soon as I put the link up, they went straight on it. I sold 15 in less than 24 hours, which is brilliant. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing that. I really am. But anyone out the weekend or anything? I can't get out till the 27th because I've got too much work on at the minute. I really want to get out, especially this weather as well. I know Adi's lost one at Sandhurst, so that's a good Good sign. Anyone else caught on their AD or not? Yeah, Phil, it'd be good, mate. We'll sort that out in the new year. Whenever you want to do it, we'll do it. Yeah, I'll look at that for a raffle that AD is doing. He's got 10 kilo mainline baits at the end of the session. Thanks, Darren, for sharing my group. You're getting out on Sunday, yeah? Club Water. Expect to be out, innit? Well done, Chris. Thanks, mate. It all helps. Seriously, it all helps. And everything I do is transparent. So once all the money gets donated, I'll get a certificate off of them. You guys will see it all. I'm not in it for anything apart from doing it for this charity. And I may do it as a regular thing, a yearly thing. Yeah, Boilers, Chris. It's brilliant. I'm hoping to get some... I don't want to say too much yet, but Mark Renwick's helping me out basically for some prizes. See, this is what this is about, this community, man. People are helping each other out. You know, it's brilliant. I love it. You know, and anyone that goes on the 48-hour session, hi Tim, with AD, you'll learn something. And AD's down to earth guy. We're just average anglers. We're not flipping superstars, nothing like that. And you just enjoy it. Treat it as a session that you're going to enjoy. And, you know, if you're on film, you're on film. You get on a blog. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to AD doing that, that's for sure. You're getting out, Phil. That's good. I'm getting 72 hours in from the 27th. I do it every single year. I normally go Farlow's, but at the minute, Farlow's ain't rocking my boat, to be honest. So I'm going to go. Am I buffering, guys? AD, man. Behave yourself. Seriously. That's quality. Am I lagging? Hiya, Brian. Evening, Brian. All right, mate? When you're putting your blog up, yeah, it seems like I'm lagging a little bit. I should be alright. Alright, cheers, Hoxton, that's fine. Hi, Dave. Yeah, the other thing I'm going to do, obviously I'm not JH Baits no more, so all the bait that I've actually got, well done, Mark. We'll sponsor you for that, boy. That's a good one. Yeah, all the bait I've got, all the pop-ups, everything like that, I'm going to put that in the raffle as well. So someone will make use of all that. I look forward to that one, Brian. Mark's going to swim the whole length of the lake when the match is finished. So we'll get a sponsorship going, Mark, on my page or something, and we'll raise some money for that. Cheers, AD, mate. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. The raffle, I've not worked it out yet, to be honest, mate, because I'm not sure what Mark, doing the Budgie Smuggler, I'm not sure what prizes and that I'm coming in. I want to keep it as cheap as possible, but I want to still raise money for the charity, if you know what I mean. And if you can't make it to the day for the raffle, then I'll do the raffle on my page, and you just buy any strips you want or whatever. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, Brian, Mark's as hard as nails, mate. Rosem is. Yeah, Tim, it is. But he's a posh dog. He's more like my wife's baby, to be honest. I daren't get him dirty. Jesus. I'll show you the one that I lost. I lost this boy. See him there? That was my German Shepherd. I lost him last October. His back legs went. He was only 7, bless him. He's a brilliant dog. Brian, it will all be shriveled up, that's for sure. Cheers, Tim. Yeah, I was looking around that, Darren, about £2 or something like that. You know, there's going to be some decent prizes in there as well. What charity is it for, Adrian? It's for Macmillan Cancer Support. I don't really want to do the research cancer stuff because I think they spunk our money up the wall. I really do. I'd rather give it to the people that come out and look after the patients, you know, towards the end of their life, these nurses and stuff. I've been in hospices a lot this year, and they're amazing people. They really are. Macmillan nurses and that, you know, they're brilliant. Can't fault them. And we all get affected by cancer, unfortunately. If any of you guys want to fish the charity match, just message my, let me know on my Obsessive Evening Mark, both Marks there, Renwick and Mark. Yeah, just message me on my Obsessive Carper page on Facebook, because I've sold 21 tickets now. I've got 4 left, and then I'm going to go into a reserve list. So yeah, if you guys want to just get onto my page, all the details are on there, or on Willow Park Fisheries as well, because Mark Renwick done it. So I'm looking forward to that. Mark Renwick, anyone catching on Willow Park, Big Lake? That's alright, Darren, mate, that's fine. I understand people can't get there, you know, people live all over the country. Wish you well, Dave Fisher, mate. I know, it affects so many people. Adie's down at Willow Park next week, so he'll be going live off the bank next Wednesday probably. That's alright, Hoxton, mate, I understand that. Yeah, someone's caught one today at the Big Lake at Willow Park Fishery. Nick Minter, I'm sure Mark Renwick won't have a problem with people coming down to socialise on a charity event. I can't see that being a problem. As long as you let him know you're on the site, that's all I'd say. Because you can be there for the raffle if you want as well. And obviously he does food in the cafe for a breakfast or whatever you want to get. They did net willows, the Middle Lake. But it was a bit of a disaster. So they're coming back in January, I think. Is that right, Mark? To redo it. Adrian, it affects everyone, mate. Cheers, Dave. See you next time. Yeah, Mark Rosen, more the merrier. That's it. Yeah, they're going back. It's Sparsholt College done it. They're going back in January, February time to net the Middle Lake again. Because the thing is with the Middle Lake, the match anglers are getting smashed up by some like pretty decent fish. And we know there's some 20s in there. So Mark wants to move them over to the Big Lake. They're all stunners in there, like VS Fishery, homegrown fish as well. If you've not been to Willow Park Fishery, get down there because the fish are absolutely king. They're proper and no one knows what's in there. The Big Lake, Adie's got the lake record there at the minute. But there's definitely bigger fish than that in there. He lost a big mirror at the net. We know there's bigger fish than that in there. And, you know, Mark being the owner wants to see it come out. So, you know, everyone's trying to get down as much as they possibly can. And we're putting a lot of bait in there because they need feeding up in there. So that's the thing to do. Boilies, boilies, boilies. Get down there and just fill it in. Hi, Ross. Yes, it is, mate, yeah. Adie can't live that one down. It haunts him, that big mirror. But, you know, you just go on that Willow Park page and just look at some of them fish. They're absolute belters. They haven't got to be big to be pretty. Brian Mills, Peterborough, mate. You got some cracking waters around there. Yeah, good idea. Paul, that's a good idea. Yeah, something else you could think of actually. Charge an entrance fee just for that day, for £1 or something like that, or two, whatever. Oh, you fished it, Ross, yeah? But Mark Renwick will make that official, I guarantee you that. I know, AD, you will catch it again, definitely. Darren Green, a JRC bivvy's any good. I know the Contact, one man, my father-in-law's got it. He's bought it for France and it was fine for him. But the only thing I'd say about it, hasn't got a peak on it. And I don't really like bivvies without a peak on them. You get a bit of driving rain and it flipping soaks you. But someone else might be able to give you some advice on that. You actually got a delivery from Fishing Republic as well. There's so many people complaining about that company at the minute. There's so many PayPal disputes with them and stuff like that. Have I got what yet, Brian? Have you got it yet, Darren? Oh, you're talking to Darren, yeah. Yeah, there is, AD, mate. There's so many people that ordered like middle of November and still haven't had nothing. And they won't pick up their phones, emails, nothing. I think they're going under, to be honest. I heard they lost their trade accounts. That's what I heard. Republic, yeah, I'm pretty sure they will be going. Don't take my word for that. I'm not saying that, but I'm pretty sure they're gone. The good thing is, like, Eric's angling are still independent people, so they're fine. Eric's are brilliant for stuff like that. In the shop, whatever, the guys are approachable. Online, it gets delivered quick. It's brilliant. Allegedly, that's the word, AD. But it's the Facebook's absolutely full of it. They're doing a 12-day Christmas giveaway, and people are commenting on there. Well, instead of giving stuff away, why don't you send us the orders we've paid for and stuff like that? So it's all kicked off. You can't go wrong with Eric's, Brian. Angling Direct are big, mate. Yeah, they are. But then we're losing our little tackle shops. That's the problem. The small man's going out of business. But it's moving with the times, unfortunately. I mean, how many of you guys shop online and don't even go in a tackle shop? You know, most people do that. I mean, I go in a tackle shop because I go Farlows, I go straight in Eric's. Yeah, exactly, Darren, eBay. I tell you, an eye-opener is Alibaba website, mate. Go on there, type in any bit of fishing tackle you've got and you'll find it on there. That's it, Paul. Once you've got money, you can dictate what you want to pay for it. Ross, I've got a local tackle shop near me, and I do go in there for the odd bits and pieces, but things like, you go in a tackle shop for a cylinder of gas, they charge you like £6.99. Yeah, you go in Eric's, it's £3.99. You're right, £3, but £3's £3, isn't it? Fisherman's Cabin, yeah? Yeah. See, that's been going around for years. Hairfield's been going for years. Shops like that, I think they have a really good customer like database, you know, and the people going there more for the social side of it, have a cup of tea on a Saturday morning and stuff like that. A good website, Eric's Angling. Yeah, Judd's is it still open, Mark? Because I heard that was closing. Yeah, and the small shops don't hold a stock. You're right. Yateley Angling, yeah, that's another one. We all do that, Brian. We all go in for a packet of hooks and then bloody have a remortgage on the house coming out. It's crazy, isn't it? Terminal tackle, you pick it up. Yeah. Oh, Renwick said it was open last week, Mark Judds. But I did hear. I thought it was. I thought it was going. The problem with Judge is bloody parking, isn't it? That's the other thing as well. If you go Willow Park Fishery, Mark Renwick's got an online tackle shop, and he's got all the stuff you need to fish up there. So you haven't got to stop on the way or worry about getting baits, leads, hooks, anything like that. He's got it all there. Everyone does, Adrian. Yeah, Tim, that's the problem, innit? So you have to do it online. You got no choice. Hi, Thomas. Yeah, you got no choice but to do it online. But that's the way it is at the minute, innit? If my thumb keeps getting in the way, I do apologise, guys. Right, what's everyone want for Christmas? Of their misses or whatever? Yeah, it is 80. It's got the big holiday park lake on there with the big lumps in it. Isle of Wight. I can't remember what it's called now, but yeah. Chad's been raped by Terry Donaldson. Wouldn't surprise me. Aidy, wouldn't we be so lucky, eh, mate? Mark, bed chair. What one? Peace and quiet, yeah. I'll be getting that on the bank, mate. Good luck with that one, Sam. No, it's not White Springs, Brian. It's I can't think what it's called now. In the Isle of Wight. It's a well-known fishery, definitely. I can't think what it's bloody called. It's not White Springs. White Springs is in Wales. I'm getting there. I've asked for of my missus for Christmas is Aidy, I'm going to go and see Terry about one of them, mate. Definitely. I've asked my missus for a Ridge Monkey Power Pack because I've got one now, but it's on its last legs. So an amount of gear that we have to charge on a bank is ridiculous. No, White Acres is in Cornwall. Angler's Paradise in Devon. I can't think what it's like. Come on, someone Google it, because that's going to annoy me. It's got big fish in it. It's on a holiday park. Oh, that's annoying. That's it. Rookery Park. That's the one. Thanks, Thomas. Or Rookley. Yeah. Lizards. Yeah, Mark. You need to get on there, mate. Get bending the rod. Lizards. Yeah, Rookery Park. That's the one. It's got some 40s in it, isn't it? I know, £500. I know it's a lot of money for a bed chair. But to be honest, the tracker ones would probably cover your weight. The A-team are on there now. Who's on there, Mark? See, that's what's good about this community. See, someone's asking about a water, a lake, and we've got it within 5 minutes. I think they've got like log cabins on there and stuff like that to fish out of on that lake. I think it was Mark Pitcher's done a YouTube video on it. AD, it's one of the Fox guys done a video on it, fishing it. Oh, I see. Nice. I know you mean, Mark. Yeah. Good luck to him. Exactly, Nick. You got to be comfortable on the bank. You got to be as comfortable as if you're at home. But I don't sleep on the bank. Honestly, I could sleep on a waterbed on the bank and I still wouldn't sleep. Fishing, me sleeping, is just a nightmare. Yeah, I'll track it over. We'll do a wide boy. Yeah, you'd fit on that, Paul. You'd fit on that. Tracker stuff's built well, do you know what I mean? You'd get on there. Yeah, I thought it was Mark Pictures. Yeah, thanks, Brian. Yeah, Ross has recommended one there. To be fair, I don't own anything Nash. I don't, for some reason. I don't like Nash. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like it. Did you buy a new one, Mark? Oval bed chair then? Yeah, you could, Brad. I'm terrible sleeping. You asked Mark Rose when we fished together. I'm flipping ridiculous. Yeah, Darren Green, you can get a bed chair for 35 quid, but I guarantee you might as well sleep on a bed in the house because it'll be so uncomfortable. Yeah, I know Mark's got his Nash. He likes his Nash bed chair. But it's everyone to their own, isn't it? That's the thing. Darren, I'm the same. I'm watching the water. Every time I hear a noise, I'm looking out, and I really don't sleep at all. But you know, I'm there to catch fish at the end of the day. I'm not there to sleep. Mark, what Nash bed you got? Which one is it? SS4, SS3? SS3, that's what he's got. That's the one. Buy cheap, buy twice. That's what I say. You know, it's true. You're better off getting what you can afford to buy, but spend it wisely. Really, Phil? That's good. Ross, yes, Follows have got a winter deal on £55 for 72 hours. What, even in the winter, Darren? No way. Me and Mark Rosen done that on the Walthamstow semi-finals because the swim was so tight we couldn't even set a bivvy up, so we just laid under the stars, mate. It's so romantic, wasn't it, Mark? Yeah, Avid beds do look nice because they've got the memory foam mattress, haven't they? Lovely, it was, wasn't it, mate? Holding hands, we was close enough actually to be holding hands. But I was scared to get a run because we were so close to the bloody lake. If I got out of my bed chair, I'd be in the drink. That's what a horrible place that Walthamstow one is, man. Ugh. Just bought a Nash Titan. It does look good, the T1. The Pro, did you get? Hands, yeah, exactly. Mark, behave yourself. We did actually catch quite well on that comp, actually, Mark. Renwick, we started off well and the fish buggered off. But we screwed up there. Me and Monk know that anyway. Big time. It's too late for us to react to what happened. But hopefully next year we'll be at Wraysbury for the final. Wraysbury 1. And Mr. Mark Renwick can do our running for us because he won't be in it. No, he won't. Any of you guys fish any carp competitions throughout the year? Like the British Carp Cups or the Eric's, which I think is actually going to go back to the Eric's now from the UK Carp Champs. Brian, I've just started doing it. No, you won't be running, I know you won't. Yeah, we just started doing it, me and Mark, about 2 years ago. That's the one, mate. Walking's good enough. And we really enjoy it. We treat it like a normal social, and we just, whatever happens, happens. Anyone fished Rainbow Lakes in Hull? I haven't, mate. I've never been up north. Tim, I've got a Fox Royal Classic. Goes up easy. It fits in most swims. I love it. For the money, I paid 135 quid for it. It does me. I do a lot of 24-hour fishing, so easy to put up, easy to take down. I am going to get myself a brolly though for the spring. Nick, it's experience, mate. That's all that is as well. It's so different fishing a match. Sam, yeah, I fish like that as well sometimes. On my syndicates like that. The reason why I stopped on my syndicate, because it is very low stock, but there's big fish in it, but it's not safe for me to fish there on my own. Last thing I want to do is get a whack over there and people nick my gear. It's not. I'm not bad. That's why I want to get on St Ives. Yeah, St Ives. Yeah, Brian, near you, mate. Not far. I've been up and looked at it. It's a massive amount of water. I can get lost on there. It's always had otters though, Brian, to be honest. It's just that the Sheffield Lynn that come up on it a few weeks ago was just one of the big fish that I actually posted. But you know what it's like around there, the ooze running through it and stuff. It's a massive expanse of water. You're not really going to stop them. You can't fence something like that. But I heard Embryo were up there trying to do something. I don't know what they're doing up there. I just think it's too big to fence. Really do. AD Top Penguin's trying to get on St Ives as well. I'm sure he will anyway. Whether he gets on the 9 ticket, and I possibly won't get on the 9 ticket, which includes shallow. Yeah, Brian, the sea. Done a survey for what though? Because it's such a big place. I don't know how to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna get on there next year. If I don't get a 9 lake ticket, then I'll get on the 8 and just fish the lagoon probably. Yeah, it's Fox Royal triple. Yeah, big bivvy. I don't know if anyone remembers back in the day. I'm not talking like 20 years ago. I had a bivvy called a Big Boy. It was huge. Yeah, I mean I could stand up in it and everything, and I can't think of the bloody whoever made that. But that was a huge bivvy. It's taken me 3 weeks to set it up. It was massive. What lake you on, Brian? On a syndicate? Was it, Mark? Is that who it was? Yeah, I couldn't remember the name of it. It was massive, but what a brilliant bivvy. Oh, I've heard of that, Brian. You got some brilliant waters around Peterborough. Definitely. Peterborough, Cambridgeshire got some cracking lakes. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, I couldn't remember think of the name of it. Yeah, it did weigh. It was so heavy when it marked, but when it went up, it was absolutely huge. Absolutely huge. Yeah, Brian, I know. They've all got big fish up that way for some reason. It's obviously got to be the water quality and stuff up there, innit? Yeah, I loved it as well, Mark. I wish I still had it, to be honest, especially on long sessions. Definitely. Yeah, Sam, so you're lucky as well, mate, living up there. Any of you fished the Woolpack up there? I've been looking at the Woolpack as well. Lake 6, 7, 8. Jim Shelley had some big fish out there, didn't he? Carp catchers on there. Yeah, Woolpack, Brian, yeah. Is Woolpack no good? Yeah, it does look nice up there, doesn't it? The carp catcher does a lot on there, doesn't he? But I've seen some of the fish that Jim Shelley's had out of there. And there's a guy I know from Nash, Lee Kidd, he fishes on there as well. Keeps it under the radar, but he's had some absolute banging fish out of there. You're on the pub, Mark. I'm about catching some bloody fish. I hope you behave yourself at the weekend, Mark Renwick, when you're out with them boys. Don't lead them astray. Jesus, Jack could probably get drunk on a quarter of a pint, wouldn't he? So guys, if you have joined since the beginning, after the beginning, get over to Facebook. Obsessive Carper has now got a Facebook page dedicated for my YouTube and anything else in fishing now. It's a lot easier for me. Any competitions I run, stuff like that, it's all going to be on that page now. Fen Drayton, that's another one, yeah. Is he? That's a result, Mark, isn't it? Quality. Brian, you're throwing up such good names on this tonight. It's ridiculous, it's making me jealous. The thing is, what I'm working out is where I live in Hertfordshire. It takes me the same time to get to St Ives as it does to Farlows. So it's a bit of a no-brainer. I've got to hit the M25. All right, I've got to get on the A14. But I don't mind that, especially when I fish like midweek. And that's what I've got. That's what I'm thinking about now. I've got to get on a syndicate. 100% want to get on that syndicate next year. Yeah, I know. You fish Monk's Pit, Brian, or not? Or Sam, have any of you fished Monk's Pit? Yeah, some nice fish in there, isn't there? Proper nice fish in there. The other thing, like I said, I'm at Willow Park on the 27th of December for 72 hours. If any of you guys want to come up, then get up there. Brian, I was looking at the Riveroos behind the Gingerbread Lakes. If you go into the Gingerbread itself and then walk through to the Ouse there, it looks so carpy. See, I would like a syndicate with a bit of river as well, so you got that chance. Yeah, I know, I saw that, Mark. Popeye, yeah, I saw it. Nice fish, fully scoured. There's some lovely fish. The guys who fish St Ives, actually, a lot of them have been catching some nice fish out of the Ouse up in Cambridge. Even St Neots town centre and stuff. And the Nene, yeah. How long to get to Willow Park from Basildon? I ain't got a bloody clue. I'd say, I don't know. I don't even want to. It depends on the M25. It's the same for me. I can get to Willow Park Fishery in about an hour and 10 minutes, but sometimes it takes me over 2 hours. It just depends on the M25. It's a bloody nightmare, that road. Exactly, AD. Exactly. How is that possible? It's ridiculous in there. Ridiculous. Yeah, Mark Renwick said it take about 2 hours from Basildon. The the M25 Nick is a complete bloody nightmare. And I have to go down the A1 to get on the M25 as well, and the A1's just as bad. Idiot drivers, man, it's ridiculous, and it just pisses me off. That's why I try and go really early in the morning to miss it all, or after the traffic. Farlow's Lake 1 is shut up. I ain't seen no fish going up there. They're dribbling photos from weeks ago on there, but I've not seen nothing go up there. It's fishing so quiet. Do you know what pissed me off with Farlow's? And it really pissed me off. I've been fishing there. Most of them guys that are at Farlow's, they were still in nappies when I was fishing that place, yeah? And one of them put a post up saying that the carp, they think they're mid-water. So I put on there, so you've lifted the ban then, have you? On zigs, no answer at all. The following night they put a post up, oh, the zig bans have been lifted. Why can't they just reply to my comment? Do you know what I mean? It's so political up there. They're ruining the fishery. They really are. Diddy AD, you bet it's stitched up on there, isn't it? It's like a 3-week wait or something to get on the end of the arm. How can that be possible on a day ticket? Ridiculous. Yeah, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, wasn't it, Mark? Yeah, it's ruined. It is ruined, mate. You're right. And it's such a beautiful lake, that is. But there's some complete bellends right up there, I tell you. Oh. Free Lake in Peterborough, what's it called? Really, Mark? See, Scott's ain't done a fish for such a long time, has it? That's fished crap this year, Scott's. It really has. I know the fish are coming off the end of the arm. Pipes, gate swim and stuff like that. And left knuckle, that's why it's all been taped off. You can't even get in them. Yeah, it is, Phil, swim blocking with mates. But it shouldn't be happening on the day ticket water. It should not be happening on the day ticket water. Really not. You know, people walk around the lake where watercraft comes in and you look and find the fish. And obviously at the minute, they're all down that weedy end. And you can't get in there because it's taped off. It's wrong. It's wrong. Really, Mark? So maybe they've pushed out now back into deep water. When I get to 1,000, I know I'm only on 725, but when I get to 1,000, I'm going to run another competition as well. But I'm going to do it for all the YouTubers this time, subscribers. I'm not just going to do it for the ones that comment on one video. But the problem is, I don't know if you have the same problem, AD. You can't actually see everyone that subscribes to your channel because they haven't made it public. So how do you do a fair draw? Because I go on my laptop, look for my subscribers, and I have 715, but I've only got 400 that will show up because the rest are not public settings. So I don't know how to do the draw for that. Thanks, Brian Mills, for subscribing to my channel. That was you bonging me. Yeah, that's what I'll have to do then, AD, just whoever shows up. But I noticed as well, like, you know your true subscribers as well. Because when I've done the competition one, the people that come out first and second, when I've done the update to say who'd won it, no one claimed their prize. So it shows they're not watching my videos. So I'm pleased in a way that Phil has come out third and got that, because he's watching my videos. So yeah, I'm really pleased with that. Yeah, Leon probably has the same trouble though, Paul, to be honest, because I don't know if you guys know about settings on your YouTube to make your playlist public and stuff like that, but there's a setting there that you can make public your subscription, so then we know. Evening, David. Yeah, Phil, I will. It will be on my the Obsessive Carper Facebook page now as well. It'll be a lot easier. You know, Leon's very, very good at what he does, you know, because he amazes me how he puts all these links over his videos, and he puts little icons up the next video, and I ain't got a bloody clue how to do that. Seriously, man, I've not got a clue. I've got so much to learn, really have. Oh yeah, yeah, Renwick is up there next week on his Christmas do with Nathan. He's going to show him how to fish. Yeah, Garrett does, you know, and I'm that generation really where technology, all right, I'm not old, but my kids show me so much stuff, it's ridiculous. Yeah, it's true, Paul. It's so true. It's like anything, you do it a lot, and then you get better and better and better at it, I suppose. Nathan is a good angler, Mark. I agree to that as well. He wants a lesson with you. Yeah, I know, AD. That's the next thing, isn't it, really? Yeah, Gary, it's like the overlays. Do you know what I mean? And like he's got like a boot in the corner, so any subscribers, and that's all. I ain't got a bloody clue how all that works. I really haven't. Really haven't. I need to look into it. But it's having the time, isn't it? It's having the time. I mean, I enjoy doing it. Don't get me wrong, but you still got to have the time to do it, fit it in. Yeah, the watermarks. But even getting the overlays in. You know, like he'll be talking on a video and it will come up, click here for the rig video or whatever like that. I don't know how you do all that. No, I probably don't, Gary, to be honest. Probably don't. You know, mine's rough, ready, whatever you want to call my videos. I don't know, even hardly edit anything out of it. Honestly, I look through it when I put it on the laptop. And if there's something a bit shit, I'll take that out. But to be honest, most of it just gets uploaded. Darren Green, you've been watching Carp Headbangers? Yeah, I do, but I find him a bit overpowering, to be honest. How do you do that, AD? I'm going to look into that, AD. Yeah, that's what I do, Gary. AD is pretty similar to me and AD are pretty similar, to be honest. It's raw, it's what you get. And, you know, that's what it is. I mean, Brian, I have it up on the editing software, but I still watch it through. And obviously I'm on the editing software, so if I want to edit, I can do it there and then. But most of the time it goes straight up. All right, I will do, AD. Cheers, mate. Yeah, you're right, Gary. Most people are watching it on their phones or whatever, on the bank. Mark Rosen's going to teach me how to do filming at the end of the month. I can't wait for that. This guy needs to get a blog going. Don't you, Mark? Carp fishing dreams evening. But you know, when you're doing the blogging, when I first started doing it, it was I was like because you don't know what to say. It's so hard to talk to a camera. But now it's like second nature. And the thing I've done now is, instead of why I'm on the bank, I'm not got the camera in my face now. I'm pointing it at the lake and stuff like that and talking behind it. So at least you're looking at something. Then my ugly mug. Do you know what I mean? But apart from changing stuff like that, I'll keep it simple. When am I next out? 27th, mate. Too busy at work. Run up to Christmas. I've got loads going on. Rosam's nod blog. He's obsessed with the word nod. No, Michael, I'm not, mate. I can't. I wish I could. Yeah, exactly, Gary. Wasn't in the Waddlers page. What do you mean, Adi? Oh, with Mark with his nod stuff. Gary, listen, mate. You can. I take anything. I love a laugh. Do you know what else is amazing? I'm fishing like Philos. I'm sitting there in the peg, and a couple of people will walk past, and they'll see all my camera stuff out, and they say, "Oh, you're the guy for YouTube, aren't you?" Do you know, it's amazing. And they might not even be subscribers or nothing. They said, "Yeah, I've seen your video. We come up Philos, and I've looked at it before we come up." It's quite. I don't know. You get taken back by it, to be honest. Because we're not doing it for fame or nothing like that. We're doing it because we enjoy doing it, and I fish on my own. You know, Mark Rosen can't believe he's sitting next to me when we're fishing. He's like, "What? And your Mark?" Guys. Yeah, Brian, that's the one actually. The amount of bloody equipment I've got, I could be. All I need is a satellite dish behind me and I'd be alright. I've actually invested in a Rhino beam for my camera, for my night shots. What do you call the thing for the camera? Self-takes. I've got that. What Adi was on about. What else have I done? Oh, I'm getting a fixed lens for my camera. Just for my fish shots. Yeah, Mark, here's me talking to myself to the camera. It is strange though, it is strange. I don't care. That's the 180. In the velometer, that's what I've got for my camera. So yeah, we're building it up. But the thing is, the more you take, the more you got to bloody charge. So you got to take like a power station with you basically. Because you soon go through it, especially in the cold weather, the batteries don't last. Yeah, but Gary, I do that anyway, to be honest. If you look at all my videos, I give it all. Depths and that, I'm not really interested in. I don't use a marker rod. I do not put a marker rod out. Depth of water, I'm not too interested in. As long as I can feel that lead down, that's all I'm interested in. Into nod me. And Mark, you're obsessed with the word nod. It really is. I'm going to get him a t-shirt, top noddy. Tim, cheers, mate. Yeah. Yeah, Gary, it is an idea of doing it, but how many times can you walk around lakes when you've got guys fishing? And if I wanted to do depths and stuff like that, I've got to start putting a deeper out or a marker rod. I've covered most swims on Philos, to be honest, if you look on my videos. So I always give the ranges I'm fishing, what I'm fishing over. But if I fish Philos from after the new, I think me and Mark Rosen were going up there in February. I can't give my spots in the swims I'm in because I'm in the BCAC in March, and there's people that ain't fishing Philos are going to obviously watch my videos, and they're going to, without knowing the lake, are going to be banging them onto the spots where I've caught fish. So I've got to stop that until after the competition. But I'm going to be fishing a lot of Willow Park Fisher anyway. Through the way I can see that being a really, really good winter water. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. Cheers, Gary. Carp fishing, exactly. You've got to find the fish first. It's any lake, you find the fish first. And why go out of a marker float? Why go out causing absolute havoc? If I find a fish in a swim, I normally go out with singles, give it a couple of hours. If I don't pick a bite up or I start getting liners, then I'll move it. But yeah, and like Mark Rosam's the same. He does a lot of session fishing. And he'll build the swim up. People are slating him for putting 50 kilo boiling in 5 days, yeah, but he builds it up. He's not putting 50 kilo in, he'll put a kilo over each rod. And as soon as he starts getting fish, we worked really good together when we're fishing together, because we are always doing something. Every 20 minutes or so, a catapult or boilie will go out to keep the fish interested. You'd be surprised how much 50 kilo of boilie, if you used to tip it out on the floor, yeah, over an area, it's nothing. 10 kilo boilie is nothing in a lake. Absolutely nothing. So yeah, we always start off, we build the swim up. Yeah, exactly, AD. You're not bothered about the depth. As long as it's what you're fishing on, you're going to be fishing, you know, as long as you get that feel with your lead, that's what I look for. And sometimes I don't, because I've caught at Farlows casting with light leads into the weed and had fish. So it depends. Yeah, there is carp in the river at Farlows, yeah. And like Adie's saying, good barbel as well. What do I do if I don't see any fish showing? I normally go around the area where the last few fish have been caught. I always look at the Facebook page and that. I mean, a lot of it, the fish, believe it or not, do not get posted up at Farlows. A lot of people don't put them up. I don't put them up no more. They go on my blog. That's it. So yeah, I always try and find out where the recent fish have been coming out from, the recent captures, to be honest. And sometimes I go to the quietest part of the lake where there's less lines. I don't know if anybody knows Farlows, like, well, there is people that know Farlows obviously, but there's a Peg 20. I fished it 2 years ago at the end of October. It was freezing cold. The lake was busy. Yeah, and this is narrow. It's no wider than a canal. I had 9 fish out in an overnight session. All the fish were down there. People would walk past it because there's no water there and they think, I can't fish in there. I can't cast 100 yards in that swim. I'm not going to fish in there. But at the end of the day, I had 9 fish out overnight, end of October. It was bloody freezing. Absolutely freezing. So, you know, some of the biggest fish get caught in most places you'd never expect them. Listen, if 3 foot of water warms up quicker, so if the sun's on 3 foot of water, even in the winter, the carp will get there. I'll make all pegs look good, Mark Renwick, that's why. You guys don't know, but Mark Renwick used to run the calf at Farlows, and he's a secret squirrel 30-pound carp slayer at Farlows. Mate, you don't even know. He hasn't even pulled a fish up on their page, but he's had some absolute units out of there. And his wife as well. She's a good fisher woman. Exactly, AD. Cheers, Gary. Speak to you soon, mate. People put music on there because some people like music. I started off my blogging falling into the trap of putting music on. and you don't need it. You really don't need it. I normally have it at the beginning and at the end if I'm doing photos and stuff like that. Yeah, Mark Tyson, does that come to mind? But yeah, I don't know why people do it. It's you fall into a trap. Yeah, that's it. Ada, you don't need to use mega amounts of music, do you? You really don't. You get some people play music all the way through their videos very quietly, and then you can hear them talking over the top. Depth does matter, Sam, yeah, but the fish will be where they want to be. It's just a matter of finding them. Put a bit of reggae on mine. Do you know, to be honest, you have to be careful with music. I got done by Robert Miles Children. I got an infringement notice, so I had to take that down, but they let me keep 2 videos up. So I use NCS Music. It's a free download music stuff, and there's so much stuff on there. So I just chose one, and that's what I stick with now. There's no infringements on it. Yeah, Brian, it's taste, isn't it? It's what you do. Cut towel's got a bloody magnet on it for you, Mark. Camera wise, Carp Fishing Dreams. I used to use a GoPro in that, but I use my camera, my Nikon camera, and a Sony camcorder. And I think Adi now does all his off his camera, his actual Canon camera. He's here, he'll answer that. You haven't got to have mega expensive stuff to do the filming, to be honest. You know, you can tell the difference between a production me and Adi do, or against someone like Leon or a Fox or a Nash or a Calder, because they're using like probably 20-30 grand's worth of equipment, and it's a business for them. So that's why they come up a lot clearer. The sound, everything about it is completely different. But we're raw and we're the future. I'm telling you that now. We're everyday anglers, you know. Yeah, see, he uses a Canon camcorder, and I use a Sony camcorder for all my filming, and my Nikon D5 300 for my scenic stuff. So, you're not talking loads of money there either. My camcorder was like 160 quid, 170 quid, something like that. I can't remember now. But yeah, you can do it on really, really easy. But one thing I'd say, if you're going to think about getting into blogs, it does detract from your fishing. I don't know, you can't really relax, if you know what I mean, or you're fishing. You're not concentrating on your fishing because you're thinking, I need to get a bit of this material, I need to take a photo of this, and it's always on your mind, if you know what I mean. So sometimes it's nice not to go and blog. Yeah, I do mine at 80 in 1080 anyway. I don't do it in 4K. I do mine in 1080. I know they compress it, yeah. Yeah, see, Brian, phones, exactly. The phones are so good now that you could probably really, really get a good channel going off a phone. Definitely. Look at the iPhone Carpers. Good example. Is it cold, AD, where you are? Got your heater on? Do you know what I like as well? Like on AD's live feeds, Leon's live feeds, or whatever, and you get people asking questions about becoming a vlogger. You know, and I love that because it's building a community. You know, it's building a community. Leon started this off really, and it's just grown and grown and grown. And Leon's page helps us at the end of the day because he mentions me and AD or all the other vloggers, gets us subscribers, and we're sort of. I done a bit of a mistake yesterday because I completely forgot AD does Wednesday nights, and I went and put on there Wednesday night. I never done that to be malice or nothing like that. I just completely forgot, so that's why I changed it. From now, I'm going to be Thursday nights at 7 o'clock. So yeah, it's good that we're all sorting our slots out now, and no one's treading on each other's toes. Paul, you probably have to go onto editing software, mate, to swap it round. I don't do it off my phone, so I couldn't tell you. Me and Mark Roseman are still yet to catch out at Sandhurst, and we get someone like Mark Renwick turns up for a social in the first flipping few hours. Yes, two out. Gutted. Yeah, Brad, but I enjoy it. I fish on my own a lot, and I actually enjoy doing it. And that's what it's about. Keep it real, everyday anglers. We're doing exactly the same as you guys do. And now and then we catch. Yeah, Mark Renwick says Sandhurst is easy, so runs water to him. Yeah, see, I'm not really like the big. Do you know the one? My favourite, and I'm going to say this, I'm going to be honest here. My favourite YouTuber, and he doesn't do them very often, is Lee Mozza Morris. The way he does his videos on Rainbow Lakes is absolutely amazing. It is with his video glasses on, out in the boat, and it's just absolutely brilliant. I absolutely love the way he does his videos. Mark Rosa, the best one was Tom trying to find a clean spot the size of a 50p piece. Do you remember casting and casting and casting because he wouldn't fish on any weed? And then cracks off. That was funny. Mark Renwick, yeah, he'll give you a tuition at Sandhurst. Guys, I'm up to 39, so obviously other people have joined. Get over to my Facebook page and like the Obsessive Carper on Facebook. It's going to have all the information for my channel and stuff like that on there. Any competitions, I run a charity match, you'll see all the info on there. Exactly, AD, it's fishing hard there, isn't it? Cheers, Derek. And like I say, if anyone wants to get... Oh, Mark, did you message Martin Brown for me? I'm on 21 now, yeah? It's booked in. Yeah, Brian, see, I've been Sandhurst 3 times and blanked. And it's... The fish are there, and it's so frustrating. Phil, he does. He's a very, very passionate angler. Definitely. Please do, Mark. Cheers, mate. Penny never... No, Penny caught a few weeks ago. Carp fishing dream, no worries, mate. It'll still be up on my YouTube channel, but it's a lot easier for me to do the Facebook stuff as well. You got to remember sometimes these top anglers, paid anglers, sponsored anglers, they drip feed their fish. They might have caught one 4 weeks ago, but they'll release it today. So it looks like they're constantly catching to keep their bait companies happy and their product people happy and stuff like that. It's not real. Did that one that was so funny when he posted that fish up and everyone was ripping him. It looks like June to me, mate. All the leaves on the trees. That was funny. The best one was Brad Greening on the point. When they put it up, do you remember it? I can't remember what fish it was now. It was a 30-pounder anyway. And someone put it up. Oh, he's just had this out off the point. Farlow's posted it. But they screenshotted the photo. And it was like January they'd done it. Or February. But in the photo that Brad Greening had on the fish, it was May something, the date, the year before. Ridiculous, man. Trying to make out the lakes fishing well when it's not. Just trying to post that old pictures is wrong. You're taking people's money, you know, it's wrong. It's false information. I'll wrap this up soon, I think, guys. I'm running for 78 minutes now. It's hard to know what to talk about, isn't it, really? Has anyone got anything they want to talk about? Something they want to ask, question ask? Because you've got a few guys on here now. You've got AD, Mark, Brian. There's a few people can answer these now. I can't really answer that one, AD. That's a hard one, that is. I'm not sure. I think he only likes runs waters. How do I get rid of my missus? Any advice? Go fishing 7 days a week, mate. It'll soon happen. Nod rigs. Do you know, since he said that, AD, he's blanked, isn't he? Jedricks. To bite him on the arse, yeah. Oh, he's back now. They're talking about you, Mark Rosen. Who never blanks at Willow, AD said. Honestly, how many of you guys could go fishing for a living? Being on the bank every night of the week. I couldn't. I could not do that. It would be cut. I wouldn't enjoy it. You know, it's free. If you've done 3 nights a week, 4 nights a week, probably. But to be under that much pressure to be fishing as a job, I could not do that. Yeah, I know, AD. See what I mean, though. But you go home. Some of these guys actually they're living on the bank. They're under so much pressure to do it. You do it because you work all around the country. So I would do what you do. Definitely. I wouldn't stay in hotels and stuff like that. I would actually do what you do because I think it's a brilliant idea. Yeah, Brad, it would. It'd become a job. It's like anything. Paul could, but he needs help setting a bivvy up. Come on, Mark, share your good news. Yeah, I was carp fishing dreams after a good cheap power pack. Anyone answer that for him? I think Leon posted one up on his page. It only takes one bite. Go on his Facebook page and have a look on it. I think there's links on there, or his YouTube channel. Oh, is he, Mark? You're going to bin me off then, are you? Sam, I don't think you could live on the... it'd be good to start with, I think, but I think it'd grate on you. Miley ball, what do you mean plug socket? Yeah, Brian Mills. It's just done there for the cheap gear. Listen, Mark, he can come on our socials and that, can't he? Do you know what I mean? If you come down Farlow's or wherever we're going to go, he can join us, can't he? Yeah, that's the same as me, Aidy. The winter, like, it's dark at 4 o'clock, don't get light till 8 o'clock in the morning. It's a ball ache, innit, of darkness hours. It really is. Summer's different. Dark at 10 o'clock, light at 4. It's lovely. But winter time, it does great on you. Yeah, Dean, it is a cracking water. It is. Yeah, that's good, Mark Rosen. If he does, he'll love it. Yeah, it's brilliant. More the merrier, mate. All right, cheers, carp fishing dreams. Cheshire Carper, you'll fall in love with Farlow's. It's the way that the lake is. It's got something for everyone. There's snag fishing, there's island fishing, there's open water fishing, fishing solid weed, there's stalking. It's got every. That's what appeals it to me is Farlow's. You know what I mean? And some of the fishing are absolutely amazing. It is. Do you know what, mate? When you're doing this, Brad, you don't realise how quick the time goes. Honestly, you don't realise. It just flies by. Yeah, it does, Dean. You could break it down actually, file into sections if you wanted to do it like that. You could actually do that. Exactly, Adi. It's probably one of the best looking day ticket walls in the country, I'd say anyway. The way it is, it's just, and it's got so much history behind it. It's a brilliant lake. You fall in love with it. Adi, we'll all be back there one day, mate. It'll happen. Mark, if you need some gear, yeah, just give me a shout, because I've got spare stuff as well, you know, like rods and stuff. That I use for my boy, France. How many of you guys fished right through the winter? Yeah, I know, Adi. And Willows, it's got that mystery about it. Because you don't know what's in there. I know you are, Adi. I do. Mark does. Brian does. Good. Ross does. Good. That's the ones. Fish right through. And the winter, the fish are the best colours, aren't they? And it's an achievement, I think, anyway, you get a fish in the winter. Yep, Sam, I do. I mean, I can't get out because of work. It's just unfortunate. I've got a busy spell coming up. But once Christmas is out of the way, I'll be out loads. Yep, Tim, another one. Yeah, Ada, they're the absolute stunners in there, and it's going to chuck up an absolute shock. I'm going to look at that page one day, and there's going to be an absolute unit on there. Yeah, Brad, I don't fish weekends, but yeah, you get out when you can get out, mate. Get as much as you can. The staff are alright, actually, Mark Remick at Willow Park. They're not too bad. There's a guy called Jed up there. He's a bit annoying, but yeah, it's cracking. The owner's alright. Yeah, Phil, you have to get out, don't you, mate? Ada, you imagine catching one of them fullies at a 35, £40, mate. Oh, unbelievable. That, and I'm sure something like that's going to come out of there. I really am. Mark. Exactly, Ada. I mean, it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen, and it's going to come up on my page, and I'm going to be like, what? Ada. You're having a unit. You come in there, Mark, yeah? Because I'm down on the 27th. John Wallace is coming. Nick Warner. I'm not sure. If you are, that'd be good. I'm going to see if Gossie wants to do it as well. Yeah, brilliant, mate. And I'm going to fish. I'm going to blog it, but I'm going to really put some effort into it this time. Yeah, Adi was saying last night, Mark. That's good. That was funny, Adi, when they were laying that on the mat. I actually messaged Mark. I said, bloody hell, man, that's a nice fish, isn't it? He said, no, we're winding Adi up. Tim, I'm out on the 27th of December, mate. I can't get out before. I'm doing 72 hours at Willow Park Fishery. Aldershot. On the big lake. It's going to be, I can see Willow Park being a really good winter water. There's a lot of fish in there. Are you out, Tim, over Christmas? Adi, I think we'll all be pleased whoever catches it, to be honest, isn't it? That's what we want. We'll just see them on the bank. Cheers, Brad. See you soon. It is Adi. He's got a really good setup there. Really good setup at that lake. Tim, you don't let them let you, tell them. Nah, I'm only joking. You got to keep Mrs. happy, and you, mate. 100%. That's why I don't fish weekends. That's my family time. My kids are older now. They're like nearly 21 and 17, but it's still family time. The missus, take the dog out, whatever. We're out shopping or whatever. Visit friends and stuff. So weekends I don't fish. And I can't be asked with all the hassle on the lake trying to get a swim and stuff like that. It's too busy. I don't like fishing like that. You fish midweek like Adi does. Eat you know, most of the time he'll get a choice to swim what he wants, what he's comfortable with, and he's fishing. Not so much pressure with the lines in. Hi, Mark. Yeah, I'm fine, mate. Mark, you should get a little float rod out and some maggots, you know, in that first one. I reckon you'll bang a load of fish out of there. A little waggler. Exactly, Brian. Yeah, Mark, that's what I said. Thanks earlier, mate. I've got them both down. I'm on 21 now. Yeah, this time of year, AD, I agree with that as well. I agree with that. That's why it's really important to keep the bait going in, isn't it? I know Mark's doing that anyway. True, Paul. It's a balance, mate. Fishing and home life. 100%. Yeah, I did raise them, mate. Yeah, it's quality. Mark, I've got 4 places left. I'm on 21. But Mark Renwick's got a couple of people who's going to ask that I don't know, but one of them's he does a lot of this sort of stuff. It will fill up. I guarantee I'll get 25 anglers, 100%. I'm on 21. I've not posted nothing up. I've got to post an update on there because Mark Renwick's bait company have donated some bait, and I'm just going to do an update on there. Yeah. Well, Adie's got offered to do some filming as well, so we might do a joint thing or something. If he can get down, he's going to try and get down. Adie is for it. But yeah, we will get some filming done. There'll be a laugh. Mark Rosam's going to swim the length of the lake at the end of the match, even though it's going to be like minus bloody whatever, the water. We'll get raising some money for him. So yeah, we're going to film it. It'll be a laugh. It'll be a good laugh. Definitely. Obviously, it's a serious match, serious raising money for the charity, but it'll be a laugh, as in a relaxed match. So that's what I want to aim for. You know, I don't. We go by the fishery rules. All them rules and that will all be put up, and people just enjoy themselves. Yeah, I'm gonna donations via paper. That's what I'm gonna do. But it's gonna have to be friends and family. I'm gonna sort that out anyway. It'll all be transparent. There's no hiding anything. Even that aided. That's what I was thinking of doing. But then they take money. They take a percentage, don't they? I don't really want to do that. I want to get as much as I can possibly raise. Because I could do the raffles on it. If I got excuse me. If anybody wants to donate, I'll be grateful. Adie's put up a load of gear earlier, in case you guys missed it. If you watch it back, you'll see. You know, it doesn't matter how small the donation. If it goes into a raffle, it could be a tub of pop-up packet. It doesn't really matter. It's just to raise the money. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be spotlight. I can see the day running really, really well because, you know, you've got Mark, the owner of the lake. We know most of the anglers that are fishing it. They've fished it before. It's for charity at the end of the day. People put themselves out. Who's that, AD? Oh, he's come off now. Yeah, I mean, you know, I want to do it. It's close to my heart, and like I said at the beginning of the video, if we don't do it, who else is going to do it? At the end of the day, it gets people together as well. Jed could do an hour on Riggs. Donate him off. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes. I've been running for 96 minutes, man. What the hell? It's crazy. He only knows one rig, and that's the one that Renwick gives him. Yeah, that's the one. Exactly, AD. Everyone pulls together and stuff. It's that's what it's about, isn't it? All right, cheers, Mark. I'm gonna sign off in a second anyway, mate. Cheers, Thomas. Don't forget, Facebook page, Obsessive Car Park. Just like the page. Cheers, Sam. Yeah, that'd be brilliant. Right, guys, I shall be on Leon's. I'll join on Leon's on Saturday, and then again AD when he goes live. Cheers, Phil. Yeah, Mark Renwick. I watched that one at 4:30. It was on Sky Action, the same one, Lee Moser Morris. Yeah, cheers, Paul. Good luck, AD, tonight. Hope you bag one. Cheers, guys. Speak to you soon. Cheers, Hoxton. Cheers, Mark. Cheers, Renwick.